What's up? I didn't record anything today. I've been very heads down and focused. I'm very close to finishing the next gallery. If I can finish tomorrow, I will be in such a good spot. So I'm just trying to put my head down and get it done. And I'm close to doing that. But, one, I watched the Stranger Things making of season 5 documentary. All I want to say is, holy shit. That production was a fucking mess. No surprise, I've never been a part of a production that big, but part of me wonders. And you could just, I feel it when I'm watching the documentary that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. And without seasoned professional and major shot callers that have the experience, that have the discipline and the maturity to say, this is what needs to happen to make this production good. Everyone gets so emotional, overwhelmed, and starts to complicate things and make things way messier than they need to be. And I think season 5, especially after seeing that documentary, is a great example of that. They were shooting an episode before the script was done. How do you let that happen? You are Stranger Things. Obviously, I don't know what the full story is. I don't know what the background of it looks like. I'm never going to sit here and judge anyone for stuff like that happening because it happens. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. You're just dealt a bad hand, or sometimes you don't have the guidance or the team or the people that you need to make something good. But yeah, that was scary. I don't know what the story is. I don't know what happened. But I think what it comes down to is people not having the reps. People not having the reps to know that this is what needs to happen. I think when you're guided by someone that has done it themselves, that has done it before, that has seen the failure, has seen the shortcomings, and know what comes of it, you can be guided to make better decisions. Now, that's not to say that producers will get in the way and of your decision making. That's not to say that you yourself are going to not make mistakes anymore. When the person with the experience is asking and looking for questions, it's important you have people around you with just as much experience, just as much discipline in their craft to help you make those decisions, to guide you in the right direction, because the director could only know and do so much. Your cinematographer is just as important. Your VFX supervisor is just as important. Everyone's just as important. You need to listen to the experts. What I saw in that documentary, and I know this happens in every production where there's uncertainty, there's fear, and it's a shit show and it's flying by the wind and you're just making it up as you go. That happens everywhere. That happens to everyone. The Duffer Brothers going into the season with a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of uncertainty of where to take the story, what to do with the characters, and how to wrap it all up in a way that the fans would enjoy. And in that, they started getting very messy and complicated in their own head. And they looked for guidance. They looked for advice from the people around them. Unfortunately, from what I saw in the documentary, the people around them gave them there was good and bad advice, but I think they took the bad advice. Well, by the time it was too late, I think they've realized maybe we shouldn't have done this. Regardless, it happens. I just kind of wanted to talk about it because I thought it was interesting seeing how it unfolded, and kind of you understand some of the shortcomings just from watching the documentary, which I'm surprised at some of the scenes they added in there, because you'd think they want to advertise it as like, oh, it was perfect, it was so successful, but no, they just they showed a lot, and I was pretty surprised by that. They even showed some of the actors, the main cast, questioning them, and just the uncertainty and lack of confidence they had answering them. I think the cast definitely felt that, and the cast were very responsive to that. Then they did not. The girl character was like kind of laughing at them, like, this is not good. That's not a good feeling to have. A very valuable watch to kind of learn what hopefully not to do. Though, like I said, sometimes it just happens. Other thing I want to say, and I'm going to make this quick because I don't want to edit this for an hour and a half. I tuned into my old roommate's stream. Shout out to Tyrell. Big love. I was in his chatting with him. And I was just asking him, like, what's up? How you doing? This, that, and the third. And he was basically telling me, like, he wants to be consistent with streaming. And streaming is something he enjoys and he'd love to do. I said, why not? well, why not do it? And he is doing it, which I'm really happy about. But something he also said is, it's just the confidence. It's just the confidence to do it. That lack of confidence can come from so many places, The fear of what is someone going to think of me if I do this? The fear of, well, what if I fail? The fear of I don't have the repetition, so how can I trust myself to do it well? Let it go. Just let it go. Let that fear and anxiety go. You want to be successful? Just walk fearlessly. Walk through your path without the worry of failure, without the worry of embarrassment. It stopped me. It stopped so many other people. And it's a big reason why so many people never get where they want to be, is because they're scared. They're scared to embarrass themselves. But just let it go. It's not that hard to let it go. Yeah, you're going to get the sly comment. You might get a relative poking fun at you. Maybe someone doesn't even know what you're doing or what your day-to-day looks like. Fuck, I live with my family. They don't know what my everyday looks like. I don't know what their everyday looks like. But you'll get the comments. You'll get the remarks. You'll get the criticisms and the judgment. And it's going to come regardless. Just don't let it go. Just let it go. Who cares? If you stop caring, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Just don't let it bother you. Let go of it. Be yourself and do what you want. It's embarrassing until it works. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't work in the end, but you tried. Who cares? Do what you want. You're young. If you're young. Even if you're not young, do what you want. Fuck, you want to fucking open a restaurant at 55? Fucking open a restaurant at 55. Maybe it's not financially in your cards. Maybe it's not responsible, but if it's in your means, do it. If you have the chance to, take that opportunity and let it go. Let the criticisms, let the judgment, let the embarrassment, let it go. When I would make vlogs, I would be so scared of, man, this is cheesy. Like, is that even funny? Does that work? Are people gonna like it? Are people gonna click on it? Who's gonna see it? Oh my God, what if people I know see it and then I have to see them and then they ask me about it? It's so embarrassing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. None of it matters. You do what you want because it's what's gonna make you happy. You have the means to now. Can't guarantee you're gonna have the means to tomorrow. You do it today and you do it without caring. Don't let the confidence stop you. Don't let the fear of embarrassing yourself be the reason you don't try. You're going to fail. You're going to come up short. You're going to fuck up. You're going to learn. That's okay. That's part of the process. You're going to go to sleep and you're going to wake up tomorrow. And tomorrow you're going to have another chance to try again. Just let it go. That's it, man. That's all I have for today. Gonna edit this and try and get to bed. So, ciao.